Yo, what's up y'all? My name is I'm Heated and welcome back to another Rogue Company video. In today's video, I wanted to cover the 3 main game modes of Rogue Company and give my opinion on which game mode is the best. This video will be covering Demolition, Strikeout, and Extraction, discussing both the factual pros and cons of each mode, as well as my opinion of each mode. I wanted to make another Rogue Company video before, Apex Season 7 drops and Rogue Company gets a ranked mode and all that. So I figured, why not discuss each game mode that we currently have in Rogue Company and let's figure out which one's the best. So without any delay, let's get straight into the discussion. Demolition is the quote-unquote competitive game mode of Rogue Company. Does this game mode live up to its title? To be honest with you, yeah, pretty much does. The game mode follows your basic search and destroy rules in a 4v4 format. You have a set of attacking and defending rounds, allowing you to switch characters and reset the amount of money everyone has in a match. When it boils down to it, this is honestly a really enjoyable game mode. While it doesn't do too much to innovate on the search and destroy format that has been used time and time again in various competitive shooters, the unique third-person gameplay in Rogue Company makes up for that. In my opinion, this is the slowest game mode, giving you the tactical and strategic feel you would hope to get out of a search and destroy mode. This can also unfortunately be seen as a negative because games that are not so enjoyable can be drawn out for extended periods of time, near 30 minutes for a full 13-round game. Now if you ask me, that can get pretty tiresome. This also makes Demolition a game mode that is not so great for grinding out reputation in order to unlock new characters. While this game mode brings out the tactical and competitive experience of Rogue Company, that does not necessarily undermine the competitive and strategic aspects of other game modes. Regardless, this mode is still pretty fun. Strikeout is the quote-unquote casual game mode of Rogue Company. Does this game mode live up to that title? Well, sort of. Strikeout is a game mode more based on lives of your teammates instead of objective play. While there is one objective in Strikeout, it works differently compared to Demolition and Extraction. Strikeout's objective forces you to secure the area by getting rid of the enemy team and keeping them out of it while you are securing it. The difference is that securing the area does not directly lead to winning the round. Like I said before, each round of Strikeout is based on the amount of lives your team has. Both teams start with 12 lives. Every time you kill a person, you take away 1 life from the enemy team. Once you have secured the objective, there is a timer set to that objective. If you manage to keep the objective in your hands until the timer runs out, it takes away one of the enemy team's lives. This gives the game mode more of a team deathmatch vibe rather than something like search and destroy. Does this necessarily make it less competitive than Demolition or Extraction? Honestly, I can't really tell. While the gameplay does not feel as slow or strategic as Demolition, that does not mean that there is no competitive potential in Strikeout. From my experience, I feel that Strikeout is truly a balanced, faster-paced version of Rogue Company. The matches in Strikeout also tend to be shorter than the other 2 modes, making it best for grinding out reputation in order to unlock new rogues. The game mode is also the best for achieving high kill games and high damage games, therefore also making it the best for YouTube content. I haven't had many bad experiences playing Strikeout, and it's honestly my go-to mode for playing Rogue Company. So, if you're not a fan of faster-paced, fragging gameplay, you'll probably enjoy Strikeout. If you prefer slower and more tactical gameplay, at the end of the day, you're probably going to stick to Demolition. Now, Extraction is the latest game mode added to Rogue Company that the devs describe as a cross between competitive and casual gameplay. Now, as we've been demonstrating in the past 2 sort of game modes and using the same criteria, we have to ask the question, does this game mode honestly fit that description? And for Extraction, I sadly have to say, it really doesn't. Extraction is essentially a cross between Demolition and Strikeout, but it does this combination in the worst way possible. The game mode has a single objective placed somewhere on the map, where 2 teams will race towards and try to activate the device. The team that activates the device must defend the enemy team from defusing it. This game mode can lead to a total of 9 rounds, not allowing you to switch rogues once they are picked. I feel that this personally leads to the most imbalanced gameplay, because your team composition can be switched from a good comp to bad based on whether you activate the device or not. Then you guys may be saying, well, why not just design your team comp to fit both defense and offense in case you don't get to the device first? While you can do this, this doesn't dispute the fact that the device will purposefully place closer to either your team spawn or the enemy's team spawn. It is randomized whether the objective is placed closer to you or the enemy team, making the game feel almost as if it's basing itself in RNG. Admittedly, I've played Extraction the least while grinding out rogue gameplay, but every game of Extraction I have noticed instances where the objective is clearly in one team's favor over another. I have plenty of times where I just run a couple of meters and activate the device before the enemy team even gets there, which is honestly stupid balancing. Why didn't the devs just make the device in the same places as Strikeout objectives? It really doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. The final thing I have to say about this mode is why not just play Strikeout or Demolition? If Extraction is truly just the ugly baby of Strikeout or Demo, then just play Strikeout or Demo depending on how you feel at the time. If you truly are undecided, then Extraction does not make for a terrible mode. I just feel that the idea and execution of the mode are pretty flawed. Now, based on how I described each mode, you probably can tell how I would rank them already. Before I state my final thoughts, I quickly want to say that
I see the fact that you haven't liked the video or subscribed to the channel. What are you waiting for? Hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss an upload on the channel.
Well, that was weird. Anyways, Strikeout, Demolition, Dirt, then Extraction. Strikeout was my obvious favorite game mode from the start because it's fast paced and good for content. It is also best if you're trying to unlock all the rogues, which I am currently trying to do right now. Demolition is a close second because while the gameplay is slower and more tactical, I still really enjoy this type of gameplay. Dirt is third because, there's a lot of things you can do with dirt, man. You can make it into mud with water, you can form a hill out of it, you can throw it around and make dust clouds. The possibilities are endless. And last on the list is Extraction. To be honest with you, there's no point to this game mode. Simple as that. Strikeout good, Extraction bad. Alright, it's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed hearing my opinion on the main game modes in roco, and let me know in the comments how you rank them. Do keep in mind that this video is just my opinion, and you don't have to agree with me. That's the beauty of these discussion videos. They're made to spark conversation and learn more about the game. With all that being said, my name is I'm Heated, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.